Hi, I'm Maria. Happy Monday and welcome to the Dressing Gown Diaries. So in a minute, I want to share a breathing technique that I actually learned when one of my kids was asthmatic about 25 years ago at this stage, that I've been using with some people over the last few weeks because I think we're all actually shallow breathing because of these beauties that we all have to wear at the moment. But first, if this is your first time here, you're very welcome. I started making the Dressing Gown Diaries in December 2018 because what I realized was that, I had all my best inspiration first thing in the morning when I was journaling and having a coffee and meditating. And then when I, would go and get dressed, washed, it was hard to recapture that excitement and that energy that I had initially felt. So I think it's more real and more authentic. And I suppose what I realize now as well is I suppose that your dressing gown is the nearest thing to the naked truth that's decent, to share with the world. So I also want to wish you a happy 2021. I, for a long time, was making these videos every Monday. And at the moment, I've pulled back. And it's surprising me yet again. It's a Monday I'm making this. But I pulled back because I'm conscious that we're all kind of zoomed out and we're on overload. So I have chosen for the time being to only make a video when I feel I've got something that I want to share with you. So before I get to the breathing exercise, what I do want to share is I found the last 24 hours quite triggering. I don't know if it's because technically people are going back to work today after the Christmas break, but I found I started to spin out and get very fearful yesterday evening. And again, I woke up early this morning and I realized it was old stuff that was coming up. And when I worked through it in my head, then I could relax and I got into this really creative mode. And I decided today was the day to share this technique. So if you're going through a hard time, get your journal out. Maybe write out for yourself who can help and support me, put the question mark there, leave it there, the question, and see what or who comes in, because you'll be guided. I always find that if you ask the question, the right answer will come in. It's not about us always having to work the answers out in our own heads. We'll be guided and things will happen. So I hope that helps whoever needed that. On to what it is I really want to talk about today. And what I've noticed is, if you think about it logically, when we're breathing through these things, we're breathing in all our own carbon dioxide all the time. And I think a lot of people have started to shallow breathe. I know some people have broken out in acne. A lot of people are carrying tension, I've noticed, in their shoulders and in their torsos. And that's literally because we're not breathing properly. So this is a really simple breathing technique. I think it's called Sabutio. I don't know the exact name for it, but it's a technique that has been used with asthmatics for many years at this stage. So basically what you do, and it's going to be fun talking this through and trying to breathe at the same time, but bear with me, I'm going to talk you through it, and hopefully you'll understand how to do it for yourself. So what you do first of all is you take in as big a breath as you're able to take in, and you hold, and then you let out only half the breath. And then you breathe right back in again and hold, and then let out half the breath again and hold and breathe in again. And then completely let go. And take in a huge big breath. Take a few deep breaths in now. And basically what it does is that a lot of the time when you're asthmatic, you can't get a big breath in. So you can't get the oxygen in. But by doing that technique, what you do is you actually build up the carbon dioxide in your lungs so that when you finally breathe out, the proper chemical exchange can actually happen and you're able to take in a deeper breath. And I know I'm not explaining that properly. I'm sure some medical person probably wants to kill me for that explanation. But the fact is, regardless of what the explanation is, it really, really does work. So let's do it one more time. So take a nice deep breath in and hold, and then let it out half and breathe in again and hold and let out half and breathe in again and hold and let out half and breathe in again and let the whole thing out. And take a huge deep breath in and then the breath out. and another deep breath in. Right, so I really hope that helps you all. And, you know, if you've got children, you can talk them through that. And obviously, of course, you know, do it somewhere that it's safe to do it. But if you're working at your desk during the day and you're able to like get out even to a window, maybe to do that when you're taking your breaks, because it's, you know, breath, without the breath, we're dead. You know, I don't know how long it is we can live without water and without food. You can't live very long without your breath. So maybe that's part of the gift of Corona. And I know I'm always talking about Corona blessings, but is that part of the gift for us to actually be grateful to be able to breathe and to be alive? So look, no dressing gown diaries video would be complete without me pulling a card. So, and also to say that the cards are now back in stock as well. So if anybody's looking for cards, I have them in my in-store shop. So as always, I've shuffled and I'm splitting with my left hand. And this is a great card. I love this. This is such a great card. So I believe in me. I believe in my dreams. And isn't that exactly where we want to be? A great card for ourselves for the year ahead. So the other thing to say is that 3-2-1 focus. Again, if this is your first video, there'll be a link below to explain more. But 3-2-1 focus, the 30-day online challenge, which is really more not so much a challenge, but it's an opportunity to go in and to reflect and to create some good habits for yourself and your life. That's starting again on the 28th of January. And I've made a decision that where before I'd always set the dates for the whole year, now I've decided that I'm just going to set one date, put my energy into that and leading that group. And then when I feel right, I'll lead another 3-2-1 later in the year. But at the moment, I'm not sure how many there are actually going to be in 2021. So as a special for 3-2-1, if you want to buy the cards at the reduced price, 25% off, so to get them for 15 euros instead of 20 euros, the code to use at the checkout, if you're signing up for 3-2-1 focus, is magic 3-2-1. And if you use that code, you can buy the cards and the sign up for the course, and I will post you out the cards. So it's 25% off, and then you pay for your post and packaging, obviously, as well. So that's really it for me. If it's your first time seeing a video, do like and share. And please, if you know anybody who would benefit from that breathing technique, please feel free to pass it on. And if you're not already signed up for my newsletter, these videos always go out in my newsletter when the newsletter goes out, and there'll be a link below to sign up as well. So look, I wish you an absolutely amazing 2021. The one thing we always have control over is our thinking and the love we send out into the world. So, you know, even just in the morning to think of the one person or the one thing that makes you happy and put that smile in your heart so that you can smile out there in the world, because do you know what, at the moment we need to have more sunshine on the inside so we can share it with the world. So that's it for me, and I look forward to seeing you in another video again soon. Take care. Bye.